Hi, my name is Kylee Hunter. I'm 17 years old. I live in Cameron Park, California, and I'm going to be a senior in high school this year. So I was born with bladder exstrophy, which is my bladder is on the outside when I was born, and I think it's pretty cool because I get to pee out of my belly button. When I was little, I remember I was in kindergarten and I wore pull-ups and people were making fun of me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get a motivational. So I think that's when I went that summer and I got a motivational surgery and I got my motivational. And I just remember growing up, I always left for summer to go get surgeries. Like I've had 2 augmentations and a bunch of defects surgeries, and I just remember I loved the hospital and everything. Like I loved the Ronald McDonald House. They always made my hospital stays the best because I got to go to like a Mariners game and to the zoo, and that was the best. But in the hospital, I think I really liked that the doctors were really kind, but I really wanted to play with my friends over the summer, so that was kind of a drag. But I'm glad that all of my surgeries were over when I was younger because now I can do stuff with my summers. Going to high school was actually really cool because I got to meet a lot of friends, and my freshman year it was really awesome because I actually was voted freshman homecoming princess, which was a really big confidence booster because I had to walk in front of the entire school in heels and a dress, and it was really eye-opening because I realized that I'm not much different than anyone else, and I ended up playing softball, basketball, and tennis, and this year I'm going to be the tennis captain, which is really awesome, and I'm really excited because we start on Monday, which is tomorrow, and I actually love high school because nobody really cares about when I tell them that I have bladder exstrophy. They think it's super awesome. There hasn't been one person that has put me down, and I feel like if someone did put me down, I would just say, hey, it's my thing. Everyone has their own thing, and I'm not much different than you. It's just how I pee. So my summer, from freshman year to sophomore year, my mom actually told me that I was gonna be in a pageant, and I was like, I don't like talking in front of people. I am nervous. I'm different than everyone else, and it ended up being crazy because my sister did it with me, and we had to walk on stage in a dress, a formal gown, and we had to walk in country fair wear and make up our own walks, and we had to answer an onstage question. So I did a lot of preparation, and I ended up winning the pageant, and it was crazy because I remember I was so excited that I wasn't like any different than anyone else, and I actually got to win, and it was so, just the whole experience of it made me more comfortable with myself because I had to talk a lot about myself and think about a lot of answers because on stage question you have no idea what they're going to ask you, so you have to think a lot about what you're going to say before. So it was really eye-opening to realize what I would say if they asked me certain questions. So I got to learn a lot about myself. So this past weekend I've been at the B.E.S.T Campout, which stands for Bladder Exstrophy Support Team. It's really awesome because when I was little, my mom decided to start a camp because she wanted me to be able to meet people that have the same diagnosis as I do, which is bladder exstrophy. I'm pretty sure I already know that. But it was really awesome because all growing up, I always had friends that also had the same thing as me, and we got to give each other advice and do fun things together and realize that we're not really alone, so it's really awesome. So, since I've been going to the B.E.S.T Campout all my life, we found out about this cool camp called Youth Rally. So when I was 11, me and my friend I met at the B.E.S.T camp, we flew to Ohio and went to our first camp at Youth Rally, and it was amazing because we got to stay in these cool college dorms and eat college food, and we got to like meet more people around the world that had the same diagnosis and other diagnoses and learn about that. So it was really awesome learning how other people felt and what they did and if they have a motivational or not, and that was really eye-opening for me because I found out that a lot of people are more worse off than me, and I should be really grateful for how things have turned out. And I learned that at Youth Rally there's so many great people, and I met some of the greatest friends. So it's been really fun. We've been to San Diego, Washington, Colorado, and Ohio. Ohio was my first year. And it was just, I just love youth rally because it's like a family and you really feel like you aren't alone. And that's it. You aren't alone. And I love it. So this summer I had the opportunity to go to Peru for 17 days with a church group, and my family wasn't there. It was just me and two of my buddies, and I didn't know anyone else in the group. There are 19 kids and 4 chaperones. And I went to Peru and I didn't speak Spanish, very little. And it was really fun because we were building a medical facility for the people in Lima, and they don't have very many things there. So we built a medical facility, so it's 3 rooms, and we also built a roof for the community center there. And it was really wonderful and a really wonderful eye-opening opportunity because you got to see all of these people that basically had nothing, and they were so grateful for just this tiny room that was supposed to be for in case they get sick. So it was really great because it was the definition of less is more. They were so loving, they were so kind, and I would go back in an instant. And it was really great with my medical thing because I got to tell my whole group and they thought it was really awesome. They actually made me pee in front of them at our work site. And in Peru, I just thought it was really fun. The whole thing, I just go back anytime. When I grow up, I want to be a child life specialist because of all of the wonderful child life specialists I've had in the past, and it sounds like something I would really like to do with my life. I suggest anyone that is 11 or older with a bladder or bowel incontinence or anything wrong, I suggest you go to youth rally. Youth rally is amazing. It's probably the best thing in my life. It's so happy and so warming that there are other people out there. Also, the Bladder Exstrophy sport team is pretty awesome. You get to bring your family and meet people that have the same exact thing as you, which is really awesome because I have some of the best friends that I have in my entire life here. It has made me grateful that I have Bladder Exstrophy because of all of the wonderful people. And I'm super grateful I have Bladder Exstrophy also because it kind of makes me different and I love it.